under arrest right now? What am I under? What am I under arrest for?
All right, welcome back to the channel, y'all. Listen, so what we have here today, right, is the video of Sha'Carri Richardson being arrested at the airport after having a altercation, a fight, disagreement, whatever. The police thought it was an abuse situation with her boyfriend, fellow athlete, Christain. Okay, I want you to watch the video first, and then I will give my commentary after the video is played. So here goes the video. Watch.
You're grabbing me right now.
Yep, you're under arrest.
I'm under arrest right now? What am I under? What am I under arrest for? Christain, are you serious right now? Okay.
Arrest for SouFLoTV.
I didn't assault him though.
We have video cameras.
I literally was we were having an argument. I'm not resisting, so you don't have to do it harder. Christain, are you serious right now?
So they're in Washington State. He doesn't get a say.
But I understand. We were arguing. But I understand entirely. We were arguing. Okay, I'm not gonna resist. But I'm telling you that we was arguing. I didn't assault him. I didn't do anything wrong. But the fact that your guys are doing this to me, and he's the man in this situation, I'm gonna comply. I am. I'm not gonna argue with you at all. But you had me on camera. But at the same time, what he has on camera, I have my phone, show something different. So if I need to show that, I will.
We have you on cameras all that here.
Okay, but I have my phone that shows something different. But Christain, thank you, Christain.
Don't talk to him right now.
Okay, I won't. Thank you so much, officer. They are arresting me right now, Christain. Sissy, they're arresting me right now. Am I gonna go actually to jail right now?
You actually gonna go to jail.
Wait, but right now,
It's a physical
I didn't. Can he tell you that I didn't do that to him?
We have it on
Christain, are you serious right now?
Alright.
Christain, I'm about to go to jail because of you right now. You know what? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I will never fuck with you again. Ever.
You gotta go this way.
Okay. Can we please hold these, protect that, show these? I'm not resisting. So that's on record, correct?
Yes, it's on audio, video, everything's being audio, video, camera, yep.
Okay, absolutely. Can I at least get the handcuffs off? I'm not violent or anything.
It's policy when you guys go to jail.
It's policy. So are y'all gonna arrest him? I plan on pressing charges on him then.
Okay.
Okay, I plan on pressing charges on him. Because this right here, I feel like it's completely unacceptable. We had an argument as in a relationship. And y'all didn't see me put hands on me, but y'all saw me put hands on him. So, okay.
Excuse me.
So, am I going to jail?
You are going to jail.
Who's going to bail me out?
You can make a phone call when you get there.
Are you serious right now?
You have to go see a judge first before that.
Can I please make a call to my family right now?
Nope.
Are you serious? Can he process for me? Are you serious? Christain? Oh my gosh, right now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, okay. Who would I be able to call right now? Any numbers that I know?
You can bring your phone with you to jail.
Okay. Thank you so
And
much.
when that happens, then you can ask them.
When y'all let me go, can I call and press charge?
So if I was Christain, I would run. I would run away from Sha'Carri. And the reason why I'm saying that is, look at the stance that Sha'Carri took. Sha'Carri, she was gaslighting like crazy. The police ran up on her. I don't know if y'all saw the video where she was pushing him, because that video was also released to the public. She was pushing him. She was confronting him. He was trying to walk her out, leave, and she would go around him and cut him off, preventing him from leaving. I don't know if you know it, but according to the law, if you are preventing someone from leaving, if you are blocking their exit and they're trying to get away from you, that could almost constitute as kidnapping, right? Because you're holding somebody hostage. So she was doing all that in front of the cameras at the airport. I don't know if she was in a space where she was not thinking. She was just acting off emotions because of whatever the reason is they were arguing for, which we don't know. The crazy part is when she asked the police, am I being arrested right now? The police said, yes, you are. Am I going to jail right now? The police said, yes, you are. She said, right now? The police said, yes. She said, Christain, they're arresting me right now. What is Christain supposed to do? Once the police gets involved and they're putting handcuffs on you, Christian's word of mouth is not going to make them take the handcuffs off of you. They're going off of what they just saw on camera you doing. It got to the point where she physically pushed him and he fell over into one of the concrete beams that are inside of the airport, right? And that's when police officers are always around in the airports. Apparently there was one who was observing her the whole time doing what she was doing until it got physical. When it got physical is when they approached her and arrested her. First of all, right, like I said in the beginning, if I was him, I would run from Sha'Carri. Let's not talk about if this was the other way around. If this was him cutting her off when she was trying to leave, you know what everybody would be saying? If this was him on camera pushing her and her falling over into a concrete beam, people would be saying, damn, if he can do that in an airport, imagine what he does to her behind closed doors. Oh my God, Sha'Carri is in a messed up, abusive relationship. Police needs to arrest him. He needs to be kicked off whatever Olympic team or whatever American athletic team he's on. All his sponsorships need to be pulled. He does not need to be representing the United States of America. He is an abuser. Now, I'm not saying that I want to see this sister lose all these things that she has, right? She is a top tier athlete. This is her bread and butter. She is also has like these sponsorships and deals, and this is how she makes her money. I don't want to see her lose all of that over this situation. I'm just saying how it would be if it was the other way around. Sha'Carri obviously has some anger issues. She obviously needs some level of counseling. On top of that, the reason I said that Christian should run and get away from Sha'Carri, be her friend from a distance, bro, but don't be in a relationship with her anymore, because she proved in that video, here's the kicker, she proved in that arrest video that she is willing to destroy you in order to level up or satisfy herself or get even. Because she said to the police said, we have cameras all around here, we saw everything. She said, well, I have my camera, I have my phone, and it says something different. If their cameras are filming you the same time your camera is filming you, it's going to say the same thing, right? Furthermore, we saw the camera, you weren't filming what you were doing. Not only did Sha'Carri say that, notice how the police says, do not talk to him anymore. And she goes, okay, officer, thank you, officer. Christian! And she goes around the police to start talking to him again after the police said, do not talk to him anymore. They said do not talk to him anymore because it is considered an abusive situation they just saw. For instance, if a man was beating a woman and the police saw it and they came and the police separated them, what would happen back in the day before the laws changed was this guy would be in handcuffs, right? And he would reach around the police and go, Sha'Carri, I love you, babe. Come on, you gonna let them arrest me like this? Sha'Carri, man, don't let them do this to me. And it will work a lot of the times because the victim would start saying, I don't want to press charges, officer, I love him. The laws before, you did not, like the victim had to press charges in order for the police to continue with the arrest and continue with prosecution. Not anymore. The laws have changed. So now the police does not need the victim once the police have witnessed anything abusive. The police can say, don't speak to each other anymore. You go that way, you go that way. And we'll take it from here. We have enough on video. That's what we saw, right? So she's reaching around the police to say, Christian! And then when she walks off, what's the first thing she said? I'll never fuck with you again. I swear to God, I'll never fuck with you again. In other words, you're going to lose me. You're going to lose this relationship because I was being abusive to you and I got caught doing it, and I'm being arrested, so it's your fault. No accountability whatsoever. Leave her alone. Not only that, as she was walking away, she said, oh, so we're in a fight and you're gonna arrest me and not him, and I'm the woman in this situation and he's the man, as if it's supposed to be automatic that the man is arrested instead of the woman. I'm telling you. And then she went to say, oh, so y'all saw me hitting him, but you didn't see when he hit me. So now she is accusing Christain of hitting her, but the police didn't see it. So she is even willing to make up some shit, to lie, to throw him under the bus, to even the score. Not because he did hit her for real. It wasn't a situation of, hey man, he was abusing me from earlier, and I'm tired of it. I'm hitting back because he keeps hitting me. No, it was a situation of, I'm going to jail right now. Okay, well, he hit me too then. And then she said, the kicker. Okay, so later when you release me, when I get out, can I come back and press charges on him? Because I want to press charges on him too. So not only were you being abused by her, here you are, she's ready to press charges on you and accuse you of things that you didn't do. How do we know he didn't do anything? Because they were on surveillance camera the whole time. When you're in the airport, once you get on that plane, off that plane, you are on surveillance camera. You're on a camera coming right out of, you know when you get out the airport, out the airplane door, and you walk through that tunnel thing, and then you all out into the airport, you're on a surveillance camera the minute that door opens for the airport. You're on a surveillance camera inside of the airplane. You're on a surveillance camera once the door opens and you walk off that airplane into the unloading area where everybody is going to go get their bags or whatever. And no video footage shows Christain abusing her or being confrontational with her or being physical with her in any way. So we know that he wasn't. But she is willing. If you're with a woman, this should go for every man. If you are with a woman who is willing to A, physically abuse you, and then B, gaslight you into thinking that it's your fault, and then C, lie to law enforcement that you did that to her, not her did that to you, you need to run, and you need to run fast and far. You're a runner. Christain, you're a runner, bro. You're a runner. Run. Run. I know it sounds funny, but you are a runner. So run. This is the time for you to run. Get away from Sha'Carri. I don't want to see bad for the sister. I'm not wishing bad for her, but she really needs to get herself together. She is the kind of person who will get you in a lot of trouble and you will end up losing a lot. We know how unforgiving corporate environment is. You're not just a runner. You're a runner who is in a position that can be taken away from you fast. It is too easy for them to say, well, it's not a good look for our image, you know, to be sending you out here to represent the United States of America. So even though he trained and you made the team and all this other stuff, we can't have you go with us. There goes your money right there. Whatever sponsorships you have, Gatorade, Nike, whatever, they start pulling their sponsorships from you. Hey man, you're seen as an abuser, you know, and it might not have been your fault, but that's the way it comes off. So we just can't back you with our brand and have the Me Too movement and the sisterhood out here saying, oh, you're backing an abuser. We're going to stop spending our money with that brand. And just like that, you lose everything. Most men, especially black men, in positions of power or in positions that are lucrative, where they have a lot of corporate sponsorships and big checks on the table, they lose those just through accusation alone. No proof is needed. Just the fact that you are accused, all sponsorships are taken away. Because they do not want to run the risk of supporting you, of having your back, and then it turns out that you were guilty all along. It makes the brand look bad. So you have to virtually live a squeaky clean life. If Sha'Carri doesn't understand that, or if she does understand that, but she's willing to have you risk all your livelihood and your income for her ego, you need to cut her loose, right? I'll never fuck with you again, I swear to God. He said, Christian, they're arresting me right now. This is all because of you. It wasn't all because of him. It was all because of you, Sha'Carri. So Sha'Carri Richardson broke her silence after being arrested and accused of domestic violence. In a video message that was shared to her Instagram story on Monday night, August 11th, the 25-year-old explained her plans to hold herself accountable. Good thing. Following the public incident in which the athlete was taken into custody during an airport encounter with her boyfriend, track star Christain Coleman. I don't want to be disrespectful or anything, but Sha'Carri was in a lesbian relationship before, okay? And this is no secret, so I'm not like outing her or anything. She was in a lesbian relationship before with a Jamaican athlete who is super dominant, as in, she is very masculine type. And she seemed very abusive towards Sha'Carri Richardson. Sha'Carri spoke about the abuse that she faced in that relationship, right? And how much she was in love in that relationship. So I'm looking along the lines of, she was super submissive in that relationship. She was humble in that relationship. She did not argue back. She didn't fight the person. So I'm thinking to myself, like, how come you are so humble and submissive to another woman who acts like a man, but you are with a man and you are acting like you are the aggressor and the more aggressive one? Like you are a man also in this relationship. I don't know if she has the dynamics of her relationship all messed up, or I don't know if maybe she is more comfortable being in a relationship with a woman. And you know, there are people out there who are in relationships they shouldn't be in. You know, it's a gay man that's out here right now trying to convince the world that he is straight, all while having a wife and kids, when truly and really he wants to be with a man. So and all the problems manifest in that relationship because he's secretly gay. Same thing for women. There are women out here right now who are in relationships pretending that they love a husband and they have the children in the house and, you know, she's a good wife. But secretly she wants to be with a woman. It's just not acceptable in her family, or it wouldn't look good for her community, or the stigma, or she's not ready to come out the closet, or whatever the case may be. I'm saying Sha'Carri is already all the way out the closet. So if that's where you truly want to be, then go be there. And stop being in a complicated, or making your relationship complicated when a man is not who you really want to be with. So she said, hey y'all, it's Sha'Carri. More than anything, definitely a lot of self-reflection, a lot of understanding, and not only putting myself in a compromising situation with somebody that I have a deep care and appreciation for as well, is something that holding myself accountable, she said. Holding myself accountable. I see myself. I'm taking this time to not only see myself, but get myself a certain level of help that overall is going to reflect who I am truly in my heart and in my spirit, and not allowing this moment, but accepting this moment to be more. So my only thing is, I want to be more, not just only for myself, for my family, my fans. I overly appreciate y'all supporting me and showing up, and even holding me accountable to being my best self. So more than anything, I refuse to run away, but face everything that comes to me head on, because everything on the other side is greater. But you gotta go through it in order to get there, she said. I'm Sha'Carri, y'all. I appreciate y'all. One love. Much love. Y'all be blessed, she said. So on Thursday morning, she followed that video message up with words that were directed to Christain Coleman. And she said, I apologize to Christain. He came into my life and he gave me more than a relationship, but a greater understanding of unconditional love from what I've experienced in my past. Due to my past trauma and pain, I was blind and blocked off to not only receive it, but to give it. The message continued, and it said, I love him, and to him, I can't apologize enough. My apologies should be as loud as my actions, honestly, louder. To Christain, I love you, and I am so sorry. She publicly made this. So after the news broke of the arrest, Christain Coleman immediately, Christain, the crazy thing about this is Christain Coleman jumped on camera. You know what I'm saying? And he defended her. He declined to press charges against her, even though there was Sha'Carri being arrested, talking about she's going to press charges against him. He said, for me personally, I feel like it was a sucky situation all around, I don't feel like she should have been arrested. I mean, people have discussions and emotions and stuff like that. She has things that she needs to work on for herself. Of course, so do I. So do you. So does everybody. But I'm the type of guy who's in the business of extending grace and mercy and love, he said. I hate the narrative too. It's a negative. She's a human being and a great person. And we've been able to be really good teammates all year. She is, to me, she's the best female athlete in the world. And I see it every day. Well, in the surveillance videos from the Seattle Tacoma International Airport, Sha'Carri Richardson could be seen pushing Christain Coleman near a TSA checkpoint, which resulted in law enforcement intervening. The crazy thing about this is, here comes the sisterhood. The sisterhood on social media is so damn fake. The sisterhood will jump to the defense of every woman, no matter how wrong she is. And they think this helps in any way. If you love me, tell me I'm wrong so I can correct myself. Don't keep telling me I'm right when you see that I'm wrong, right? And in this situation, that's what they do. So there were a lot of people out there who were saying in the comment sections, a lot of women were like, oh, he's a bitch. He's a punk. Why is he up here trying to press charges on his girl? You're a man. She didn't do anything to you. She just pushed you. You could have walked away. And there were other people who were saying he did try to walk away. What are you talking about? Have you seen the video? He did try to walk away. And even now he is not pressing charges against her. Oh, well, that's a good man then. A good man for a lot of these women is a man who will take their abuse, 1, pretend like it's not happening, 2, protect her image that she has made up for the public, 3, like everybody believes she's squeaky clean, she doesn't scream, she doesn't shout, she is well balanced, she is exactly who you see in her little video clips or her videos that she does for social media, right? And if you don't protect that and help her to fake that, then you're not a good person. Listen, I'll end this video like this, right? Abuse is abuse. And abuse goes both ways. Yes, a woman can be abusive, as well as a man, we all know, can be abusive. Physically abusive, emotionally abusive, financially. Now they have financially abusive. All of the abuses are abuse. What we witnessed in the video with Sha'Carri and Christain Coleman, that was physical abuse. And I'm guessing there were verbal abuse too, but I won't say it because I didn't hear it. You know what I mean? But the fact that when the police was taking her away, she said, "I swear to God, I'll never fuck with you again." Nah, that tells me that when she was arguing with him, it wasn't hard for her to start verbally abusing him as well. If you can say that in front of the police while you're being taken away, then nothing stops short of you saying, you know, calling him names and being verbally abusive to him as well. If you're physically abusive to somebody, then usually verbal abuse goes in hand with that. There's nobody who physically abuses, batters someone, and then say, "Oh, I'll batter you physically, you know, I'll push you around, but I just won't use abusive language towards you." It doesn't work that way. So they all go hand in hand. Abuse is abuse. And when you see it, it doesn't matter who you're seeing it or who you're seeing do it. Don't defend it. Don't defend it. Keep the same energy when you see a woman abusing a man as when you see a man abusing a woman. Abuse is abuse. That's somebody's daughter. Hell, that's somebody's son. Would you want that for your son? Thought so. I'll leave this one right here. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one. And again, if I were Christian, I know you're in the business of extending grace and mercy and all that, but sometimes you love somebody to your own detriment. You have to know when to let it go. She showed me everything in that video. The fact that she is willing to put you in a position for you to lose everything, even while you're not willing to do that to her, tells me everything I need to know. Handle it how you want to, or somewhere in the near future, we're going to see something else come out of your relationship and it won't be good. That's my prediction too. I'm out. Peace. Alright, my Jamaican people, from a company called Soninka Limited. Soninka Limited Solar Lighting. They have interior lighting available. Extra bright street lights like you're seeing in this video clip available. You can use these lights to light up your streets and avenues, lanes and corners, your backyard, your farm, your front yard, any which part need lighting. And this is all powered by God's Son. Solar, no man, solar. You don't have a JPS bill to pay. And they are available island-wide. So check it. Intelligent lighting control, dimmable remote controlled, rechargeable on cloudy days. Listen, hook up, link up with Soninka right now. Oh, and tell them SouFLoTV sent you and get a nice discount. And get yourself out of the darkness and into the light.